Hi all, it's V. Welcome to Rhodes, a Greek island that has incredible history from ancient ruins to a perfectly preserved medieval town. In this video, we visit it all and discuss at the very end where the Colossus of Rhodes actually stood. Archaeologists have changed their minds. For a history nerd like me, this is the place to be. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy it. This is the northern tip of the island with the Aegean Sea on our left and the Mediterranean over here on our right. Talk about a panoramic view. Wow. Look at the color of that water. And those are Turkish mountains on the other side. I think she said they're 18 kilometers away. So very close.
Was a symbol of
The Temple of Apollo.
order against the
There's the Temple of Apollo and the Acropolis where we're heading. They had Olympics every 4 years. Isn't that pretty? This theater would have held 10,000 or 11,000 people. Hello, kitty kitty. Hello, kitty kitty. Oh, look at that face. And this was a library. The stones around here are from the 3rd century BC. Located within a 4-kilometer wall, the old medieval town was built in the 13th century by the Knights of St. John in a semicircle around the main harbor. Strongly fortified and able to withstand even the most terrible of sieges, it is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. While there are a few streets that feel like the main roads, there's a warren of small alleys and small roads. You could be lost in there for hours, and it's absolutely stunning. It is considered by many to be the best preserved medieval city on the planet. So with that gate, there are 2 other gates. But this is still in the fortifications.
through the air, it's hardened a little bit. So it was easy to
The
reconstruct.
bricks are made with sandstone, millions of years old. You can see fossils. This is a second small moat. It's from the Order of St. John. The Order of Knights of the Hospital of St. John of Jerusalem, headquartered on Rhodes from 1310 to 1522. Initially, the order founded hospitals for Christian pilgrims, but on Rhodes became more of a military organization fighting off invaders. They became known as the Knights of Rhodes. Cannons. This is well fortified. And with this, we are in the city. Going to the gate of St. Anthony leads to ancient Rhodes. Breakfast time for the local cats, who are all looking healthy and chubby. This is the Road of the Knights, one of the oldest roads in Europe. Constructed during the 14th century, the Street of Knights in Rhodes served as the residential area for the knights. The street was specifically designed to accommodate various inns for the different nationalities of knights. For example, you'll see a French flag in one of the videos. There was an inn for France, for Spain, for England, for several areas. It's this part of medieval Rhodes where you swear a knight could walk out of one of those buildings at any minute. It hasn't changed a single bit. This is part of the archaeological park. Okay, we are off the Road of the Knights. This is the hospital. It's the garden of the hospital.
They were based on, many plastic flowers, too many pictures of menus. When the knights were through this part of the town, closer to the fort,
This is a church from the 1400s.
everybody who takes care
It's
of
a
everybody.
14th century
I
church.
suppose you know that.
So this is the main marine gate where the knights would come and go.
And they weigh about 500 pounds.
These are catapult balls.
Return with me. Gate of the Virgin, but we all use it.
This is the gate of the Virgin.
The two adjacent emblems belong to the Grand Masters that created the gate. The Grand Master used to be the governor.
The Palace of the Grand Masters of the Knights of Rhodes, or just the Grand Master's Palace, draws you in with the spherical towers and the archways. It is a stunning building. It was built in the 14th century by the Knights of St. John's and was used as the residence of the Grand Masters, who were the head of the Knights, and an administrative center. It is now a museum and exhibition center. The rooms are beautiful and hold antique furniture, some beautiful lighting fixtures, multicolor marble, sculptures, and some exquisite Roman tile floors. I think this may have been my favorite spot in the palace. You have a 1st century sculpture of Poseidon. Under him, the gorgeous multicolor marble, and then Roman mosaic tiles. How beautiful. Choir stalls from 1700. There's all kinds of things in this museum. columns and the floor come from the same place. Same church. These are the servants' rooms.
Conquest of the island.
These are
and
the
city of
19
Rhodes. From then
grandmasters.
on, we fulfilled our vocation by devoting all of our efforts to the service of the poor, obsequium popular, and the defense of our Christian faith. Tuitio Fidei.
This is one of the original towers of the old port. There would have been a second tower on the other side of the port, and in between them a huge, very heavy chain. The chain would be pulled up so boats could not come into the port, so it was impossible to attack Rhodes from this port. The medieval dock and the walls of the dock. So let's talk about one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, the Colossus of Rhodes. It was a bronze statue of the Greek sun god Helios, erected in 280 BC to celebrate Rhodes' victory over a year-long siege. It was built over 12 years using melted down bronze weapons and shields left behind by the defeated Macedonian army. Traditionally, it was said he straddled the harbor, and you can see 2 stag statues on plinths where it's traditionally said the Colossus straddled Mondraki Harbour. Now it's thought that actually he stood like the Statue of Liberty at one side of the harbor. I can only imagine coming into this harbor and seeing this giant of a man in bronze gleaming in the sun. It must have been astounding to see in person. Apparently, it snapped at the knees during an earthquake in 226 BC, and it laid on the ground for over 800 years, where ancient tourists got to see it. Unfortunately, they used the bronze, melted it down, and none of it exists anymore. Thank you so much for coming along to this amazing island with all of its history with me. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Thanks for everything.